In a sea of mostly red today, there was one sector which stood out. One sector which was green and part of the smaller 26.4%. This sector gave us all the right signs of showing continued strength, and it even has signs of seasonality in its favor. We'll dive deeper into XLU in today's video, taking a look at the seasonality along with what the top holdings tell us in terms of the volatility to expect inside of XLU. Let's get started. Let's start first with understanding the seasonality of XLU. Now we'll zoom into October. It's October 3rd as I make this video, and I'm using a 5-year chart to start off. Now if we look at the 5-year seasonal analysis, we can see that 80% of the time October tends to be an up month, and on average that up month is about 2.21%. Now let's see what happens if we expand this from 5 years to say 20 years worth of data instead. Now with 20 years worth of data, we still see the same pattern hold true. 80% of the time, October is an up month inside of XLU. Now the number here changes a little bit down to 1.3%, and while it may not be the same 2% that we saw earlier for 5 years, it's still something meaningful. So this gives us our underlying bias going back both 5 and 20 years. Now let's take a look at the intraday volatility to see the same bullishness come across very clearly. Now if we start by taking a look at the live scanner and studying this 26.4% of the opportunities today, so our short side setups, meaning where we saw bullish strength, you'll see XLU is right up here at the top. Now along with XLU are a lot of XLU's top holdings, which gives you an idea of just how much strength there was inside of XLU today, especially given the overall index markets being red. Now if we dive deeper into XLU, let's switch to a 2-minute time frame chart with the Volatility Box models loaded on. Now with the models loaded on, we can see the overall rally that we had in XLU today. Starting with this morning sell-off, which was pretty much the only selling activity, XLU rallied all the way into the aggressive Volatility Box models, and then we paused, broke through this, and went all the way to the conservative Volatility Box models, which is finally where price action took a pause. So given that price action hit the conservative box today and we zoom out, overall it still looks like XLU is fighting a shorter term downtrend, and we might be able to use that to get a better long entry. On the daily time frame, looks like we're getting towards the bottom end of this channel, and as of right now, price action is still hovering near that short side area, places where we would expect to see some resistance. So tomorrow, seeing a little bit of trend exhaustion, seeing price action from here have, say, a gap down type of move, maybe even hit long side entries instead of the short side entries tomorrow, that to me would be a good place to start to build a position, either the aggressive or the conservative models, or even the hourly models if those are the ones that gets breached, which again the live scanner can help you find as well. So using the hourly models, you can see here you have many more opportunities for trades. And in fact, if I get rid of the daily model so you can see this a little better, you should now be able to see how just the hourly models look and what you're looking for in terms of long side entries, just like this one right here. So that's the whole idea inside of XLU. We have longer term bias stemming from really seasonality, stemming from this channel, stemming from our momentum reversal setup. A lot of reasons why we're just really looking to get long XLU here. And we identified intraday ways to try and play this reversal move to the bullish side. I hope you found this video useful. For those of you that enjoy trading sectors, XLU stood out today for all the right reasons. You can also zoom into smaller time frame charts where you'll find some of these setups have already triggered if you'd like to get a little bit smaller in terms of the time frame you used. Take care everyone, good luck trading, and I'll see you in the next update.